It's really a shame that people are not allowed to sit down and talk about things, you know. Where the churches and all the religious people would just say, hey, you know, let's be fair and let's talk about where all this stuff came from that we think is, you know, Christianity or whatever. What's really sad about it is there is a truth that is kept from people. And people think, well, our religion is the true religion, not realizing that our religion is stolen and copied word from numerous old religious myths and cults. I mean, it's true. People can get mad at you for that, say, hey, you shouldn't say that. But it's true. But you're kind of damned almost as some kind of a traitor or a cultist or a Satanist if you dare say such a thing. But Christianity is a religious concept that comes from the ideas of many ancient beliefs. Buddhists, Jews, Hindus, Chaldeans, Egyptians, Persians. They took something from everybody. The nativity, like we talked about, the birth of Jesus Christ is copied word for word from the birth of Hare Krishna. Devaki was a virgin. She found that she was pregnant. An angel came and told her she was going to give birth to Hare Krishna, who was God. The wicked king, whose name was Kansa, heard that Hare Krishna was going to try to overthrow his kingdom. So he turns around and kills all the children 2 years and younger. She gives birth in a cave. The stars were very auspicious. And the cowherd girls, the shepherds of the time, were the first ones to come and see him. It's copied. So the birth of Jesus is copied word for word from that. And it has to be that way because that was thousands of years before Jesus. So why did they copy it? And then, of course, he's born on December the 25th, which is the day that the sun has been born since the beginning of time because of the winter solstice. It's the end of the winter solstice, and the sun is born on December the 25th. If you want to track basically the origin of Christianity, you can start in ancient Egypt where science really flourished, but there was a great contrast between the people who had money, the people that didn't have any money. And the people that had the money were the priests and the politicians. But the Egyptians started this whole thing, and really it turned into what we call Christianity because they had a longing for a blessed immortality beyond the grave. That's what they were looking for. So they invented this afterlife, you know, and the entrance into this afterlife was based on how well a person practiced their religion. Not how good they were, but how well they practiced their religion. In other words, in Christianity, it's not basically whether you're good. It has nothing to do with anything. It's whether you say these magic words, you know. See, if you receive Jesus Christ as Lord, well, they don't do it. Because receiving Jesus Christ as Lord specifically means you must do what he says. And what he taught was the single-eye meditation as the first thing a person must do. And that's the one thing that Christians say is evil. So how can they be saved?